Hey guys, it's Escape the Matrix here, and today I'm going to be teaching you about manifestation and what I've learned through the great many teachers that are available in this day and age. So we have several very popular teachers. Maybe you're aware of them, maybe you're not aware of every single one of them, and probably I'm not aware of every single one of them. But as they go, there is, well, for one, Neville Goddard. Two, you got Abraham Hicks. Then you also got Dolores Cannon, I'd say is a good one as far as a spiritual teacher. She doesn't really do much as far as manifesting, but yes, good spiritual teacher. And then you also have uh, Bashar as channeled by Daryl Anken, and two, three, four. Who else was there? And then you also have Joe Dispenza is a good teacher. So there are very many teachers out there that can help teach you about manifestation. And I've learned from them, and I'm just going to teach you what I've learned so that it can come forward in a more clear manner, possibly than just going to every single source. So there are a lot of similarities between each source that talks about the law of attraction and manifestation. First off, you have to have a very clear idea of what you want to manifest. And this isn't really so that the universe knows what you want and by the image of what you generate or by the words of what you set through. So the universe doesn't really interpret images or words as you would as a human. The universe actually works through vibration. So when you write out the image or envision the image of what you want, it is actually the vibration of that is translated to the universe, which the universe, all living universe that exists, will return back to you this vibration that you put out. So that is the law of attraction. What you put out is what you'll receive. So once you've captured this image or this vibration through the image or through writing or however you can seemingly figure out the vibration of what you want and emit that into the universe, this will be on its way back to you instantly. So, of course, time itself is another concept as far as manifesting. That is a very interesting thing that is hard to comprehend as a human. That time, all of time exists at once. So future is supposed to be seemingly out of reach, but it's not out of reach because it exists now. The past exists now, but all that really exists for you is what you experience right now in this present moment. So there are things that do exist simultaneously, but as far as you're concerned, as a consciousness, all that exists is right now in your spatial awareness in whatever you can perceive in the now. So, that being said, because there are studies that show when you visualize something with a high intensity, that your brain doesn't really know the difference between being there or not being there. And since your brain will think you're there, you will find, since your brain will think that you're there, you will feel the vibration of what it is to be there as if it were real. And that will come back to you in physical reality. So if you haven't really noticed, life kind of works as a sort of feedback loop, and what you um, see and how you interpret the outer reality that you exist in is reflected back to you, which is why, for example, kind of loose example, the rich get richer sort of example where they're just compounding their success, or maybe the poor get poorer, they're kind of just rolling in their losses. So it kind of works as a sort of feedback loop. And I guess the final subject, as far as vibration goes and sort of manifesting, is the idea of the vibrational scale. This is a very important concept that different vibrations or different emotions have different vibrations, And these vibrations are either constricting or expanding, with expanding vibrations being higher vibrational emotions like love, enlightenment, and so on. So, when you focus on those higher vibrational emotions, you can sort of move up this scale. And the scale is very interesting because in the very bottom, where you have the most constricting emotions, and then the very top, you have the most high vibrational emotions. They do. Abraham Hicks, one of the teachers of this scale, does recommend that you iterates up the scale of vibration instead of just trying to jump from, for example, a emotion of shame to an emotion of love. You kind of got to go step by step up the vibrational scale. So you can go from shame to, for example, anger. So anger is a higher vibrational emotion than shame. So if you're feeling shameful, actually jumping to an emotion of anger is a step up, a step closer to acceptance, which is then a step closer to joy, love, all the top level emotions that you want to be feeling on a day-to-day basis. And yeah, so that's basically it for manifesting. There's not much to it that I have for you right now in terms of practices, but I'll be getting to that in later videos. Of course, one of the core concepts of manifesting is revolving around accessing the subconscious mind and embedding the image of what you want into your subconscious mind so that you can kind of passively manifest what you want instead of consciously manifesting what you want. So, doing that does involve mastering your minds and sort of involving practices around sleeping because sleep is the doorway into the subconscious. So once I've sort of delved into that myself, I'll hopefully be able to make videos on mastering that. All right.